Prices, the prices, the prices. What up, dude? What are you doing? Oh, that's some good video, man. What up? You gonna jump on me? I'll be freaking scary. Squirrely, 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 squirrely. Now I gotta use the video because this is like one of those. Oh, there you go. There we are. This is December 20th, 2022. Video blog from tddamits. Today I'm going to be talking about resolution, and I'm going to try to do my hardest to stay on the topic of New Year's resolutions. There's a lot going through my head right now, and we all know that this year probably wasn't the best for all of us. Maybe some of you, if you prospered this year, why don't you share some of the prosperity with your friends and family that were probably not that fortunate? Or if you didn't do so well, reflect on what happened and what went wrong or whatever like that. Because when you think about the year and what went right and what went wrong, what could you do to make 2023, like say it to yourself, 2023 is going to be good to me. Go ahead, say it. 2023 is going to be good to me. Okay. You have no control over that at all. You have no control if it's good, bad, indifferent, whatever. But without goals, you got to have goals. What goals could you make for 2023? Don't say, oh, well, I don't make New Year's resolutions because I never keep them and I don't do blah, blah, blah. That's an excuse. Minimize the excuses and have more resolutions, make more goals. You know, at the end of the day, some of it may be an explanation. Maybe it's not really an excuse. But do you know the difference between excuses and explanations? So what could you do to make 2023 better for you? Like for me, I'm going to talk like on my level, and the disclaimer of this video will come at the end because I think that might be needed. But for now, let's just stay on the topic of resolutions. What goals could you make? And typically it's goals that you could achieve. It's within achievement level. It's within a certain level of what you can have control over. Because you have control, you have a certain amount of control over your life. Because there is still some things at play in the whole economy of the world, the whole economy of your life, the whole economy of things that you could have a little bit of control over certain things in your life, So with that said, what resolutions can you make this year coming up? First of all, something I heard, and it makes sense, I've heard it before. You make your resolution right now. You resolve right now on December 20th that I'm not going to overeat. Believe it or not, I have a problem with that. I'm not going to overeat. I'm not going to waste time. I'm not going to pursue things that are like the wind. So there's a lot to life simply because of the complexity of things. Because life's complex. So first of all, I'm not going to judge you if you can't resolve or if you're not able to achieve a goal or anything like that. That's none of my business. That's between you and hopefully you know God. And the best way to know God is through Jesus Christ. Actually, that's the only way, because if you think of John 14:6, he says, I'm the way, the truth, and the life. And so if he says that, how are you going to be able to reconcile with other like teachers that might have said, oh, well, you just need to be good and you just need to love, which is all good. It's all, but it's not the chief end. Because I do believe the chief end of man is to glorify God and enjoy God. What are you doing to enjoy God? Because when you're in sin and doing bad things, just like when the resolution comes, you want to be in better shape. You want to eat right. You want to sleep right. You want to do all those things. So if you get anything from my video blogging today, I hope it is just the idea of making a resolution and pursuing it. If you have 25% success, 75% success, 100% success, as long as you're pursuing a goal, your goals will be something that gives you a little bit of motivation for your year. Like, maybe the first week you want to do more weightlifting. Maybe the second week you're going to include a little bit of more walking, more bike riding, more physical activity, which has a benefit. And then don't forget about the spiritual benefit. What books could you read? Maybe you need to read a book. For me, I'm going to try to read the whole Bible in the year. Try to commit to a chapter. And like if you miss a day, you can pick up where you left off, or even do double if you're even that ambitious. Whatever it is, you got to have a goal. Because without a goal, you're not going to have any pursuit in your life. You're not going to have any the lighting's behind me now. The light is behind me, but I think the light is no good. I'm going to go somewhere where the lighting's better. Lighting's everything. Remember, there's a great light. The light of the world. Oh shoot, am I getting a call? Oh, it's a scam call. Sure. Not interested. So, the light. You have to delight in the light. Okay, now it's for the disclaimer. The disclaimer is this. I'm perfectly aware that having video blogs that people actually want to watch is really difficult. Because the best video vloggers that I've learned are musicians, actors. They're some sort of influencer in some way, shape, or form. And I know that my influence hopefully would lead you to go to church, would lead you to be involved in the fellowship. That's like one of my resolutions is maybe for the first 3 months of the year, I'm not going to be really deep in the fellowship because I'm going through a lot that is very agonizing and stuff. And so if you have some agony in your life, that's probably one of those things that are going to grow you. Like I heard it say, like it's the crucible. The crucible is like the furnace, the refiner's fire. That's those kind of things that are going to help you to get to 2024, 26, 28, 29, 30, whatever. And that's going to make you to be more of a winsome and attractive participant in the society that we live in. And that's what your goal should be, is how could you participate in life in a way that is going to be better for you and everybody around you. In conclusion to this video, make resolutions. Don't be afraid to make resolutions. Resolve. Because I know your life's not perfect. Because if it was perfect, I guess you don't need to make resolutions. But the very fact that your life is probably not perfect, you need to resolve whatever it is. One of the aspects, if it's physical, spiritual, emotionally, psychologically, whatever you do, make some changes for 2023 so you could be better person. That's my main conclusion. Don't make excuses about not being able to make resolutions, or if you're able to have the energy to make excuses, you could use that same energy to make resolutions and resolve to be a better you. No matter what's going on in your life, there's things that are out of your control and there's things that are in your control. So the things that are in your control, try to do better with it. You're eating, you're reading, you're sleeping, all the aspects, your hobbies, whatever you're pursuing. Make goals and stick with them. And if you drop off, continue where you left off, or double do it, or whatever you could do to be better you. So as 2023 is coming, it's probably gonna be I don't know. I'm not even gonna predict. Oh, that looks trippy. I'm not even gonna predict how that year is gonna be, because it's shaping up to be kind of a lot of turmoil. So what are you doing to prepare your mind and your soul and your heart for the coming turmoil? Because it's survivable. You could do good. You could have an excellent year. Light. Ooh, the lighting is better in the shade. I gotta go in the shade. Yeah, I need shade, more light. More light in the light. I was really trying to minimize the video editing in this video, but I'm gonna have to splice it together, because every time I walk down a different area, I had to cut the video. The weirdo, the weirdos and the beardos. Hi, huh? Weirdo and the beardo.